Bobbi Althoff started her social media career as a mummy TikTok creator, making content that other mums found relatable and grew an audience of 3 million on TikTok. Bobbi has 2 kids with Corey Althoff, but Bobbi decided she wanted to be more than just a mummy influencer and started a podcast called The Really Good Podcast, where she interviews celebrities and does very dry, deadpan humor to make very awkward interviews. In one of her first episodes, she had Colleen Ballinger as a guest, which is a now deleted episode, but in clips that I've seen, it looked like Colleen was very uncomfortable.
You reached out to me, and I'm excited to be here.
So you reached out to me. We don't have to get into the details about it. I know you're a little bit maybe embarrassed.
I'm also clinically depressed.
I'm depressed too, but I'm not on medication.
Okay. To each his own.
Yeah.
Or her own.
Their own. You're depressed, you're rich, and according to the internet, you're a little funny. Yeah. Let's not laugh too much.
Oh, sorry.
No. And we shouldn't laugh about depression.
I wasn't laughing about depression.
Yeah, you were.
Excuse me.
Please stop that. Are you serious right now?
A lot of tears that happen.
Do you post those on social media for views, though?
I would disagree with that.
You want people to see you crying. Just thought so they can feel emotional about what's going on, and they'll be like, I'm not going to hate her because she has feelings.
Well, that would be manipulative.
I don't think that's manipulative.
To me, that sounds manipulative.
I think that you should go back to school.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm old.
How old?
Yes. You Googled me.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
I actually don't know. I think I'm 35, 6. It might be 36.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not quite sure if it's 35 or 36. It's one of those.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
But that is the whole branding behind the Really Good Podcast. She then put out on her social media she would pay someone $300 if they could get Funny Marco on her podcast.
I mean, yeah, I got Funny Marco on it by offering somebody $300 if they got him.
Well, my mama was a hoe.
Is she still alive?
Yeah.
You feel comfortable saying that?
That's her job. That's how she got paid. That's how she put food in my mouth. Why would I? Do you feel like that's bad?
No, absolutely not.
You said it like
Does she like you sharing that on?
Yeah, it was a billboard of her. That's how she got her business going. She wanted everybody to know. And you're in a relationship. Do you feel like you're a good partner?
No.
Which luckily for Bobbi, it happened and opened the doors to have other celebrities on like Amani White.
Can you sing Billie Eilish right now? Please. You haven't answered any of my questions so far, and it's really frustrating me. I don't know what to do with this.
Which part of Billie Eilish?
The only part people know.
Mark Cuban.
That's pushing it. Where I'm
That
from.
means you had me when you were like 40. Because you're what, 80?
But see, if I had you when I was 40, I wouldn't be your grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
But one guest she had changed everything, and that was Drake, which is now a deleted episode. Drake's interview went viral, maybe because the two were in bed together, but that was Bobbi's plan.
How I ended up in a bed
With Drake.
She thought that would go viral because how crazy would it be to have an interview with Drake in bed?
What would be viral? What is going to shock the internet? What is going to be fun? Hasn't been done before, and that kind of is what we landed on.
Whose bed was it?
Might I add, at this time she was still married to Corey. In the interview, Bobbi used her dry, deadpan humor and made a very questionable, awkward interview.
Am I your type?
I'd do it.
Thank you.
She even missed out on her daughter's birthday for it, which Drake called her out on.
Flew all the way here
You did. I really do appreciate
on my
that.
daughter's first birthday.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
You missed your daughter's first birthday for
To
this.
be here.
Dark. Regret that you'll never be able to undo.
Yeah.
Horrible parenting.
After the Drake interview, her and her husband Corey separated. Rumors were circulating that she cheated on him with Drake. Corey then filed for divorce in February 2024.
Bobbi Althoff has broken her silence in regards to her divorce from Corey Althoff. Soon after the divorce news was picked up by the media, Bobbi made this post. She says, as most of you have heard, Corey and I have filed for divorce. As sad as I am right now, I am so thankful for the time I got to be his wife. Our girls are so lucky to have him as a father, and I am so lucky to be able to co-parent with such an incredible father and person. While our relationship did not work out as husband and wife, we will always be friends, and I will always love him.
And it was finalized of August 2024. And the two now co-parent their 2 children.
I'm a divorced woman now.
Does it hurt?
No, but
Bobbi was signed with WME Talent Agency, which helped her get guests on her podcast like Tiger,
To do what with?
I just want $40,000.
Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo. It's not good. Okay. You don't have to answer that if it's,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, you can do it then.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Offset, Charlie Puth, just to name a few. According to IMBD, she's now signed with UTA Agency. At the time where she was signed with WME Agency, the internet was quick to say she was an industry plant for the way she blew up so quickly on social media.
Feel like, okay, you're just capitalizing.
At the end of that clip, Kiki Palmer said, "It took me 20 years to get here and it took you 5 minutes." Like, I think we all remember Bobbi just popped out of nowhere. Everybody was saying, this is an industry plan, this is an industry plan. She's like, no, this is so organic. Oh my God, Offset, I don't know how you got here in front of me and I'm interviewing you. Like, who are you? Like, bro, come on, you an industry plan.
Bobbi Althoff is 100% a plant. And when I mean a plant is that I'm not doubting her talent. I'm not doubting her style. I'm not doubting anything to do with the work she might have done to get these interviews or do them or get them out or be entertaining in them. I am doubting the way that things aligned for her to be this viral. This I don't believe for a second.
And I'm not surprised because she did blow up really fast and had all these huge guests. So I can understand why the internet thought she was an industry plant. But fast forward to now, things look a little different for Bobbi. There was rumors circulating that her and Arizona Cardinals quarterback Sean Murphy Bunting were dating, but Bobbi has confirmed she is single in a People's interview. Bobbi has also been going out clubbing and partying more. She has also been in Tiger's live streams, which I think there's a little bit of flirting going on between them, but that's just what I think. Can't say it's true, but it just looks like that to me. Bobbi has also changed her look. Ever since she had Offset on one of her podcast episodes, her style has changed because he called her out, saying that she dresses older than what she is.
Like, why would you go 2000s Tank with the open button up? You really you put that together. It's just not all the way together.
What would you do?
I could get it together though.
Okay, what would you do differently?
On your fit?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely would put a little moisturizer down there, and then I would definitely have. I wouldn't go tan with Tank with the tan shoe just because that's the obvious. So it's a little hot outside, and you talked about heat, right? Like with my boots, you have on long jeans with Tank and then another long sleeve shirt. You try to roll it up for heat purposes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's giving 36-year-old mom, you're 26. You see what I'm saying? So you should stay down there and not up there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's also dabbled in a bit of cosmetic injections, which she says she's only had lip fillers done.
I am so tired of all of the comments of people saying she ruined her face and she can't even move her face, it's so frozen, she has so much filler. Let me just set the record straight real quick. One time and one time only. Actually, this is 2 times now. The only thing I have done to my face is that I have a little bit of filler in my upper lip, okay? That is it. I do not have cheek filler, but you guys seem to think I do because I've put on a lot of weight, and that's because a year ago I was breastfeeding all the time, and when I stopped, I put on about 20 pounds, and a lot of that weight went into my face. My face is not frozen, okay? It's not frozen.
Look, each to their own. I actually think her lips looked quite nice before, but it's not my face. I don't really care. Bobbi was recently interviewed on Forbes Top Creators, which really shows more into Bobbi's motives of becoming a social media star. In the interview, she was asked about how she got started, and when she talks about being a mummy influencer, it seems like she wasn't really happy about her audience being a bunch of mums.
It was mom followers that followed me for mom content.
She was making $300,000 in a year, but she thought that wasn't good enough. And for a lot of people, $300,000 a year is plenty. That's very comfortable living in my eyes. But she wanted more. There's no harm in wanting more from life and growing. Nothing wrong with that. But for a lot of people, having 3 million followers and $300,000 a year, pretty good money. Pretty good deal to me. Anyways, she explains that being a mum creator was in a low tier of creators, and she only could get so far with that. She then references Alex Earl, who is a big influencer on TikTok, who does fun beauty videos, fashion, hanging out with her friends, a day in her life in Miami. Just Alex Earl is living her best life. And she explains that Alex Earl was in a tier of creators above her, and she wanted to be like that.
She hit that next tier, you know? She became really big on the internet. Where you're getting, I don't know, first your followers are transferring over to Instagram, everyone's talking about you. I wanted to get to that tier, and I couldn't do that by myself, so a podcast helped me collaborate with other people.
Which kind of makes sense now, seeing the transition Bobbi has made from when she first started doing her podcast to now.
And I couldn't do that by myself, so a podcast helped me collaborate with other people.
But I think Bobbi just wants to be like Alex, living this fun and famous life, which there is nothing wrong with wanting to have a fun life. But I don't think Bobbi's intentions with the podcast was just about money, because she claims that it's all about the money. I don't think it was.
Saw a video of this girl talking about how she makes a lot of money on her podcast. I was like, I should make a podcast so I can make a lot of money. Because I was tired of making TikToks every day and doing brand deals, and it wasn't climbing. I was making a steady paycheck, but it wasn't climbing, and I wanted to do something that could make me more money.
I think she wants to be famous. Again, nothing wrong if you just want to be famous. Do what you want. If you want to become famous, go for it. Kim Kardashian wanted to be famous. Look at her now. But I think Bobbi was willing to give up her marriage and the mummy influencer because she just wants to be perceived as this fun, famous single girl getting all this attention from other people and being validated from other men. But that's just my opinion. So I'm not sure what we're going to see next from Bobbi. She hasn't posted a new podcast in a month. Maybe she'll be more of an influencer. Maybe we'll see more TikToks from Bobbi. She's so focused on being viral, so let's see what she does next. But let me know what you guys think about Bobbi and her motives behind her podcast, her social media presence. Let me know. Remember to give this video a like, subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.